From internet memes to the mental health of teens, people can't help but talk about 13 Reasons Why, the latest offering of Netflix onto the altar of binge watching. The show follows the events surrounding the suicide of an ostracised young girl named Hannah Baker, who prior to her death made cassette tapes, one side for each person that drove her to kill herself. The tapes are passed from person to person. The latest to receive them is Clay, the main character, a slightly awkward student who is having a hard time dealing with Hannah's death. So the show is quite controversial, which I feel does hurt it slightly. So let's talk about some good things first. The acting is sensational. Every single character is played very well, particularly the main ones, Clay and Hannah. And the show does extremely well of avoiding certain cliches that can be present in most teen dramas, particularly the amount of LGBTQI representation in the show, which is a great thing. There are some cliches, of course, that the show can't help but succumb to. Sensitive awkward kids, loner goths, ditzy cheerleaders, and of course, the quintessential teenage drama trope, the douchey jock. However, the show does play around with these elements in a very, very interesting way. The soundtrack as well is excellent. No sappy Dawson Creek-esque love tunes here. Instead, we get amazing songs from the likes of Vance Joy. But having said that, we are expected to swallow the sizable pill that suburban kids are still listening to Joy Division and cassette tapes. Towards the end of the series, it does get a bit frustrating, and at the risk of offending everyone, I do feel if it had just been presented as a satisfying drama instead of trying, and frankly failing, to be an accurate representation of suicide, I would find it a lot more appealing. But if it is just taken at face value, then it really is quite good. Having been renewed for a second season, all those who are committed to not watching the show should really give it a go. It does have shortcomings, but for the sake of spoilers, I can't really share with you. But it's edgy, it's well scripted, and it gets 3 out of 5 douchey jocks.